New and returning weapons just dropped earlier this week, and I want to break them down and let you guys know what I think are the best god rolls for each of them, and we're starting off with Summoner. All the perks should be on the left-hand side of the screen. I think every single perk in the first column is absolutely good in its own right. So you got Subsistence and Overflow for PvE, everything else for PvP, and I'd say Dynamic Sway is your best bet. I'd say the best thing to probably pair with that is Target Lock. Then again, I haven't played with the new sandbox, but I imagine that Target Lock on a 600 is just going to help your TTK stay optimal even if you hit a few body shots. I'm going to say Kill Clip is also a really good choice. Kill Clip is always good. Onslaught is also probably a pretty good option. I haven't used it personally yet. And then finally, if you run Solar, I'd say Golden Tricorn is probably a pretty good option. Next up is Prophet, which is also a Trials weapon. I know everyone was talking about Hipfire Grip, Offhand Strike, but personally the buffs to Text Balance Stock doesn't feel that great to me, so this thing's not going to be the original DMT or whatever. I've been using Discord Cascade Point, which is fun but not necessarily good. I would also stay away from Explosive Payload right now, just because it does seem bugged and kind of messes up your TTK like it originally did in Checkmate with the new Crucible changes. For PvE, you're going to want Demo Headstone. It is on very few weapons, including the Solstice Hand Cannon and the Unending Tempest. Those are the only primaries that have it. Absolutely legendary combo. Finally, for Crucible, I'm going to say you definitely want Kill Clip, because this thing is like a 120 hand cannon with Kill Clip, but it's a scout, so it has infinitely more range. You can still 2-tap with Kill Clip in the new sandbox, as well as having tons of great options in the first column. I'm going to say Keep Away is your best, but if you like Rapid Hit, go Rapid Hit. Rapid Hit is definitely a good option. Wild Style is a brand new double fire grenade launcher. It also has Text Balance Stock. People have already written this thing off. It's been the Nightfall weapon this week, and I just want to say that I think people are overlooking a few things about this weapon. For one, it has Danger Close and Incandescent. That could be fun if you get surrounded. Just pop it, explode stuff. You also have the option of Blinding Nades. You have Envious Assassin Incandescent, which sounds like it would be tons of fun. Granted, it's no Forbearance, but we already know Chain Reaction on specials is getting nerfed, so it's good to already be looking for something new. And finally, the one that I am hunting, that I still haven't gotten, is Unrelenting Incandescent. Basically, you fire 2 grenades with 1 shot, you get kills, they explode, those explosions kill other stuff, you heal. If you're running Solar, sure you have Restoration already, but it never hurts to have extra heals because sometimes your Restoration acts a little buggy and doesn't heal you fast enough. Next up is the Slammer Sword, which I have no idea which one in this thing. I'm going to assume you're going to want Relentless Strike's Bait and Switch for DPS, but then again, you already have Surrounded on Bequest, so I don't know why you'd want that. So Cold Still's there, seems like a pretty good option. Chain Reaction's there, that seems like fun. Eager Edge, that's the one I'm going for. I'm going for Eager Edge Cold Still because it's unique, it's fun. I have no idea if it's any good. I'm not a sword guy, so unfortunately I don't have really the god roll for this one. I'm going to leave it up to you guys with those perks on what you think is the best one. And if you guys think there's a clear winner, let me know in the comment section down below. Now we're on to Tusk of the Boar. So Tusk of the Boar has Envious Assassin Chain Reaction, which is the one that everyone's going to go for. I'm personally going to go for Slice Chain Reaction because I'm really curious to know if I have Slice active and shoot it, if the chains can cause the Slice effect to spread. I know the whole wave will do it, but I want to know if the chains do it too. That'd be a great way to take some damage away for a bunch of ads in case you're getting overran. Multi-Mock is back, and there's tons of stuff here. I'm going to just go tried and true. Dynamic Sway, Iron Reach, and just build into range as much as possible. And Dynamic Sway is going to save you on the stability front if you really need it. And then if you also need a little bit more stability, instead of going with Hammerforge, you can always go with something like Small Bore to give you a little bit of that extra stability, and then maybe a Stability Masterwork. But yeah, that's definitely the one that I'm going for. If you guys want to know what the God roll is, I have no idea, honestly. Lego La Flash has a great video on a really fun roll. I don't think that's the God roll, though. I'm just going to say that my God roll, personally, for this thing would probably be Moving Target Kill Clip. I personally have no idea, though, so I'll leave this up to the comment section as well. Let me know what you guys think. Lego LaFlash's video where he uses Cascade Point. It's a pretty fun roll, so Cascade Point can be really fun. Hullabaloo is the brand new Guardian Games weapon, and Volt Shot, Chain Reaction. That is all. Next. The title is the worst aggressive frame SMG in Destiny 2, and if you just absolutely must have one for PvP, you're going to want Dynamic Sway Rangefinder, and for PvE, you're going to want Repulsor Brace Destabilizing, but if you really just want one for Crucible, use the Appetite from Season of the Deep. It's craftable, and it's better than this thing is. Judgment, not a new or returning weapon, but it did get a new loot pool. So, it has access to, according to D2 Foundry, has access to sights. So you're going to want the fast draw hand cannon sights, accurized round, slide shot, opening shot with a handling masterwork. It's going to put you at 99 range, 77 stability, and 67 handling. And I imagine that this thing is going to be amazing. And for PvE, unfortunately, it doesn't have Demo Headstone because they're in the same column. So I'm going to say probably Demo Adrenaline Junkie. Next up is Sudden Death. You're basically just going to want Slide Shot Opening or change Slide Shot for Threat Detector, whichever one you prefer, if you want more handling or more range. And then you're going to want Accurized with a Range Masterwork for your range if you go Threat Detector, and if you go Slide Shot, you're going to want a Handling Masterwork. But personally, I would just go Threat Detector and go range on the other perks because it gets you at max handling and almost 70 range. And then the barrel, I would go full choke just to kind of condense that spread. I've heard different things about Sudden Death, so I'm not really sure, if it's good or not, but I'm going to say my god roll is full choke, accurized, Threat Detector, opening shot, range masterwork. Relentless, brand new strand pulse rifle, also available in the Prophecy Dungeon. Keep Away Headseeker seems like a really good one. You also have Outlaw Desperado, Rapid Hit Zen Moment, and then Slice can pretty much go with any of those. You also have Moving Target can go with any of those that I said. The only things that I would say to leave alone is I'd say Outlaw only should be paired with Desperado, and that's pretty much it. And then as far as PvE goes, I'd say probably Slice Hatchling, maybe Slice Frenzy. Now we have the Prosecutor. Immediately for PvE, we have Dragonfly Volt Shot. It's going to be good just like Doom of Chelchis was with Firefly and Dragonfly. Interesting, fun roll, fun to use. I definitely recommend that be the roll that you use. As far as PvP goes, I'm going to say Keep Away Target Lock is going to be your best one. Zen Moment Target Lock if you prefer Zen Moment. If you prefer that stability, that less screen shake, less flinch over that range. So Keep Away Target Lock or Zen Target Lock depending on how you like to play. Next up we have the Adjudicator, which I'm looking at Dynamic Sway Onslaught. Seems like the best one there. For PvE, I'd say Subsistence with either Frenzy or Kinetic Tremors. You guys know I'm a big fan of Frenzy personally over Kinetic Tremors. Or Onslaught. There's also Rampage if you prefer that. There's also Threat Detector, which is going to give you max handling on this thing if that's something that you want. But you can very easily just about get max range on this thing just by getting accurized full bore with a range masterwork. It doesn't hurt your stability that much if you have Threat Detector or Dynamic Sway Reduction. And tons of people are mad that Dark as Before kind of got neutered. They took Surplus out the first column. The best roll now is Hill Clip, Kill Clip. It also has Headseeker in the final column if you want to try that. And then for PvE, you have Subsistence and Incandescent. And yeah, it's pretty sad what they did to Dark as Before. But at least we finally have a good statted Solar Pulse Rifle. It's a shame that it didn't get Golden Tricorn or something, or Surplus in the first column, or really anything in that first column to help us out.